Your phone scans your face to unlock, and your map app already knows the fastest route to work based on current traffic. Getting a perfectly tailored music playlist or a commute prediction that updates by the second feels so seamless now, we rarely even think about it. It operates quietly in the background, almost entirely invisible. But the common denominator making all of these everyday conveniences possible is artificial intelligence, or AI. At its core, AI is simply a branch of computer science. The goal is to build systems that can do things that normally require human brainpower, like learning from experience, recognizing patterns, and making logical decisions. To understand why that is special, look at how regular software works. A human programmer has to write strict step-by-step instructions for every possible scenario. If an unexpected obstacle appears that isn't explicitly covered in those rules, the program simply fails. AI takes a different approach. Instead of relying entirely on pre-written rules, an AI system analyzes data, learns the hidden patterns within it, and adapts its own behavior to solve the problem. Because it can learn and improve on its own, AI can handle complex, messy, real-world situations where writing out millions of explicit rules by hand would be impossible. Now, the phrase artificial intelligence might make you picture self-aware robots from science fiction movies coming to take over, but the reality is much more practical. Take a look at this chart breaking down AI types based on their capabilities. We are currently operating entirely in the realm of narrow AI. This means the system is built to do one highly specific task excellently, like playing a game of chess or suggesting what movie you should watch next. Every single AI tool we use today falls directly into this narrow category. From the spam filter guarding your email to the sensors guiding a self-driving car, they operate strictly within their programmed scope. You might hear terms like general AI, which would mean human-level reasoning across multiple subjects, or even super AI. But as you can see here, those are strictly theoretical concepts for the future. We haven't built them yet. Today's AI is best understood as a tool designed to solve massive problems within one specific area. So how do we actually teach this invisible assistant to do something useful, like separating an important work email from a lottery scam? This workflow shows exactly how it happens. Step 1 is data collection. Data is the absolute foundation of AI. Without feeding the system thousands of examples of both normal messages and spam, it has nothing to learn from. Next comes model training. We use algorithms, which are basically step-by-step mathematical recipes, to process all those emails. The algorithm looks for patterns, like noticing that messages loaded with all caps and suspicious links are usually junk. The final result of that training is called a model. This is the finished, functioning system that gets deployed to guard your inbox and make autonomous decisions about new emails as they arrive. The real beauty of this process is that it loops. When scammers invent a new type of spam, we simply feed that new data back into the system, allowing the model to continually update and improve its own accuracy over time. As you explore this field, you'll likely hear a few buzzwords thrown around interchangeably, specifically artificial intelligence and machine learning and deep learning. This diagram clears things up. Think of them like nesting dolls. Artificial intelligence is the largest outermost circle, the broad category for any machine simulating human intelligence. Tucked inside that is machine learning, or ML, the specific subset where machines learn directly from data. And nestled inside that is deep learning, which uses complex digital structures modeled after the human brain to tackle highly difficult tasks. But there is one more advancement making headlines lately: generative AI. Standard AI is great at sorting or predicting existing data, like our spam filter. Generative AI goes a step further. It learns the deep patterns within massive datasets and uses them to create entirely new, original text, images, or even computer code. We have evolved from a technology that analyzes and categorizes the past into a creative tool capable of generating new content for the future. While this technology can sort through years of records in a heartbeat, it is important to understand that these systems carry some very specific flaws. First is data dependency. An AI does not have human intuition or common sense. It literally only knows what it has been fed. This leads directly to the danger of bias. If the historical data we use to train a model contains human prejudices or blind spots, the AI will naturally inherit those flaws and amplify them in its own decisions. And despite its ability to generate lifelike text or images, a machine still lacks true human empathy, moral reasoning, and genuine spontaneous creativity. Because of these built-in blind spots, an AI should never be treated as an absolute authority. It requires constant human oversight and critical thinking to ensure it is being used fairly. Which brings us to the biggest question people have. Is this invisible assistant going to eventually replace you at your job? Instead, AI works best as a collaborative partner that supports and significantly expands upon your own human expertise. Consider healthcare. A doctor using an AI system to help analyze medical scans can spot diseases much faster and with higher accuracy than a doctor relying solely on their own eyes. The professionals who thrive moving forward will be those who learn to partner with AI. Let the machine handle the tedious, heavy lifting of data processing, which frees you up to focus on high-level strategy, complex problem-solving, and human empathy. So, tomorrow morning, as you navigate your routine, take a moment to notice just how many times you interact with your invisible assistant. Only now, you are armed with the knowledge of exactly how it's working behind the scenes.